from Marvel Studios. Watch as the Walt Disney Company pays tribute to one of their most beloved stars by not recasting him, and yet somehow still manages to insult his memory by making a lackluster movie where everyone is a walking, talking, living, breathing stereotype. Black Panther 2, Wakanda Forever. See the most advanced civilization on Earth that is rich in the precious metal known as vibranium, a metal that's given its society technological advances, and yet for some reason its army is still fighting with spears. Now they'll face one of Marvel's original villains, Prince Namor, the Submariner.
My enemies call me Namor.
I'm pretty sure it's Namor. If your enemies aren't calling you, then you can thank your phone plan. And doesn't this guy look kind of doughy to be someone who swims all the time? I mean, sheesh. Then Marvel will introduce one of its worst new characters in decades, that they honestly believe is capable of taking the place of Tony Stark.
Walking around here with that ash on your head.
Kevin Feige, if your goal was to save money after She-Hulk and go bankrupt at the same time, then job well done. Starring, nobody really cares anymore. Don't miss the most racist movie in history, Disney Marvel's Song of the South. Phase 4 just keeps getting worse and worse. At this rate, there'll be nothing left when we finally get to the X-Men.
You do not sneak into my country and tell me what is fair.
Wakanda Forever news, or should I go, Wakanda Forever? Is that what they do? Am I an istaphobe for that, or is it them? Hey, they got a Rotten Tomatoes score. 85 from the fakey shills, and nothing from the people. How about the people? 1,000 ratings. They're not letting the audience review it? Oh, they're all bots. Oh, it's all bots. It's all bots already.
All bots
it's
all
all
the time.
bots already. Ah.
Well, we're boned.
Marvel standards lower than ever. One person. These are all bots. Introducing Namor. I am Namor.
I go by many names.
My enemies call me Namor.
Others call me...
My friends call me Noir. Did you ever review anything ever? 22 minutes ago. Movie rating. Julio B. Are you a real person? Rating history. Wakanda Forever. Brand new bot. Brand new bot. Early showing of this and wow, this movie is so disrespectful to the character of T'Challa. Spoilers! They kill him off in the first 30 seconds of a disease.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my god! Well, you know, not for nothing.
They kill off the hysterical character to prop up the death of the actor that famously portrayed him. Namor was the weakest part of the production and didn't have the same presence as Michael B. Jordan's Killmonger. Angela Bassett will stand out with her black scent with her. She rolls around as well.
She's Scottish now.
She's Scottish.
I am not a woman who enjoys repeating herself.
Call me Marjorie Keek.
And Winston Duke isn't in the movie much, but every scene. So is this a real person or is this a bot? Because this is a pretty lengthy thing to be a bot. Are you a bot?
Well, sometimes people do sign up to review certain
Just
movies.
to review some of them. Profile summary. Yeah.
I will give, but yeah, that doesn't. Anything looks a little.
But are people really? Marvel standards are lower than ever. It's not a bad movie. Could have been better.
My enemies call me Namor. Well, that's good. You know,
so they're gonna be
the blocking, your call blocking is working.
Wow.
Boring, bad dialogue, and just unoriginal.
Namor deconstructio visual now. And I wish I could understand this.
Well, you can
we can
paste
Google
it
paste
Translate.
it, copy it.
Working.
45 minutes ago, deconstructed dating. Unusual look for a superhero. Deconstructed dating? Probably it looks dated.
Yeah.
I would assume. Here we go. 45 minutes ago. Namor. Unusual look for a superhero. Actor did not propose to train to get in shape of the character.
Oh my god, no.
They said he's doughy too.
Oh my god.
It's a good tribute to Boseman, but I would have thought it better to have put another actor and have paid tribute to Boseman at the end of the movie. Yeah.
So yeah, my friends call me Namor. By the way, I go to the gym no more.
I go to the gym no more. I thought it was so he needed the blubber in the ocean like a whale or a orca or one of those manatees.
Yes, the manatee. This is my favorite animal. So much so.
What does this guy say? This guy liked it.
Working.
Great Goodbye to Chadwick. The film is balanced and worthy. Recommending. Okay, so they like it.
Alright.
I think they're all bots on both sides. I like the first Black Panther.
This Luis person.
I was looking at Ryan D. I felt like the dragged on and had no clear direction during the non-action scenes. Huge cast, but didn't do a fortune.
Well, not for nothing. You know, our good friend said, it was dated deconstruction. The first movie felt dated too. It felt like a 90s superhero movie. It didn't feel like it was really part of the Marvel universe.
Working.
The life of a critic is difficult. These kind of movies that play with your feelings and end up throwing a tomato at your face are not acceptable.
Wow. Wow.
This movie is a clear example of evil against the fans.
Oh, wow. Oh, my God.
Destroying their dreams and making them happy with so little. This is certainly unacceptable. No, I did not like it.
Oh, wow. Bravo, Luis.
Luis hates it.
Luis hates it.
Terrible. I won't get those back. Those painfully slow 3 hours of my life.
Why is it 3 hours?
The film is simply average and underwhelming. It does little in every aspect of the movie. It fails to tell an actual riveting story. Watch it if you dare, but you won't get your time back. Considering the cons, this movie is the best it can be. Even though not a cultural event like the first one, a good homage to Chad.
Well,
so this is the thing. Even the positive reviews they can't say anything other than they like what they did about Chadwick Boseman.
Well, that's a smokescreen, obviously.
Yeah, they can't let
more
bad script. It's confusing to know what the main one. So it's either ones or fives.
A collection of Mary Sue's.
Wow, perfect tribute to Chadwick.
Yeah,
so.
There's your positive reviews. Great tribute to Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, it's like they're botting fake positives to balance. I think the positives are the fake to balance.
Complete disaster of new character introduction. Everyone dropped to 30 military.
Dropped to 30 military taboo. My boy Ross completely misused. Plot armor times 5. This movie took its own rules, only by then serious when it wanted to. The movie wasn't bad, but all these inconsistencies really ruined the enjoyment. Not a perfect movie, but a tribute to Chadwick Boseman. Every one of them is a tribute to... That's fishy.
Yeah, masterpiece.
Homage to Chadwick Boseman.
The way they paid
tribute is touching. After
that, they missed the mark. Very disappointing.
So that's their talking point. It's a tribute to Chadwick Boseman.
Yes.
Wow, that's their bot message.
Disappointing ending. Disappointing phase 4 for MCU. The movie's beautiful to watch, but incredibly boring. Multiple people keep watching their phones, waiting for the movie to end. Wow. I know. I sound like Grondar. Wowee. Oof, way to ruin a franchise. Wow, the early reviews are in and this movie's awful. This film received good reviews from the established media because they did not dare to. Otherwise, it's a lousy film, unfortunately. 1,000 Africans cannot correct that fact. Well, I mean, so bad.
I'm just going to point out, Disney, you're racist. You're istophobes, right? You cannot put people like that throwing spears at each other. That is just a no-no, and you should know better. Shame on you. Shame on you.
Like I keep saying, the most technologically advanced nation in the world, and their army is fighting with spears.
It's official. Marvel Studios dead. The MCU killed it. The Florida P somebody. So this is a...
That's probably...
well, they're saying MCU. They're this side of the internet. Profile summary. Do you have one?
They've only
reviewed Black Panther. Okay.
So I don't... Julio, whatever.
Or somebody that they're using our talking points now. Ooh,
yeah.
Ooh.
Oof, that was rotten.
So bad. What happened to Marvel? Masterpiece from start to finish. Carlos.
Was not a good film. Oof, that was rotten. Absolute masterpiece.
So they're giving a lot of fake 5 stars.
So Sing Duguna, something major, peculiar.
Something to see for Christmas burritos, something.
About the Marvel phase. That's a positive review, though. So
without a doubt, the best Marvel of the phase. And the first as a movie that becomes more adult without cheap jokes. Okay, so they have no cheap jokes in it.
Okay. Excellent.
Overly long with pacing issues. Excellent. Show more.
Working.
2 hours ago.
So these are all these are all reviews coming
Best
in.
excellent movie, the best of Phase 4, the MCU, very different, great villain, Namor, despite all the controversy, changing his birthplace. I think this version suits the very different but the very good character very well, and movie is one of the best emotional Marvel, of course, for the great loss of a person and actor to think about the other, controversy of not replacing T'Challa with another actor. Marvel gave the solution, movie incredibly. Okay. Another copy and paste, rinse and repeat Marvel movie.
Well, listen, I'm not even if the formula works, I'm not even that upset about that.
So people are either loving it or hating it.
Yeah, but
so
they're all loving it for the same reason.
they're all loving it for
tribute to Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah, so amazing with surprises you won't see coming. Only one mid-credit scene, nothing at the end. What happened to Marvel? Unbelievable poor quality of current scripts and studio.
And now, this person.
What's this guy say?
What's this guy say? Yeah, the fact that a lot of it is we're going to a lot of international reviews.
Yeah, well, that's who's up. 3 a.m. ago. Too much crying to pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman. A confusing script full of holes, idiotic dialogue, and pointless jokes. Riri Williams, who looks like the Meta Bee or Red Power Rangers, unnecessary. Namor Globaliza, and the rest is a bunch of useless men or bad characters. A lot of very empowered women for a change. A superhero movie that has no hero. In fact, there's no villain. Made to seal movie Chow, whatever.
Goodbye or Chado.
Chow. Made to sell a movie.
It's a show.
This is really not a good sign.
Masterpiece, rip Chadwick Boseman.
Well, listen, you can pay tribute to Chadwick Boseman, it can still be a bad movie.
That's what we're seeing. So we're seeing the people who love it because it paid tribute to Chadwick Boseman as the main talking point there. And the people who hate it, well, yeah, the people who hate it, which are the bots and which are not? We do not know. Translate the Spanish comment, which one? Riri Williams, start no training, use Wakanda technology, monitors, control his nuts.
But, well, you knew, like, she's going to be able to do everything better than everybody else. I mean, you can't...
Oh, she's awful. She's a horrible brat in this. I cannot stand Riri Williams.
Yeah, there's several
I
characters...
don't like bratty teenagers. I just don't.
Walking around here with that ash on your head.
So that's the way to ruin a movie for me, is put a bratty kid or a bratty teenager in it. Because I'm like, can you get a babysitter? I don't want to deal with this in the theater, and I don't want to deal with this in real life. So... I am Mecca. This movie, we'll keep on it and see if the score changes. Right now, they're locking it in at 85% of the regular reviews, but it's gonna be sitting there right in the middle on a. What do you think this is gonna be? They keep kind of
the audience score, the
audience score. What's the audience score?
The tomato meter is gonna go up.
The tomato meter is gonna go up on this.
The audience score, I think, is gonna be somewhere
46.
I think it's gonna be in the
56,
maybe in the high 50s. Low 60s, because this doesn't sound very promising, and the trailers make it sound.
Oh,
make it
the trailers!
abysmal.
I've barely seen any trailer. You can't see the trailer. Do we need to pull up a trailer?
Working.
But Marvel Snap, please put an ad on this video.
Yeah, see, there's your
Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
All right, so it's all in slow motion.
All slow motion. If we speed it up, the whole movie will take about maybe hour and a half.
Where was some of it? Yeah, there's your Chadwick Boseman, like he's like he's that guy who.
There's no more.
My friend, the economy nowhere. Somebody got mad at me because I said there's no air underwater. They're like, it's literally H2O. I'm like, yeah, so go stick your head underwater and breathe real deep for me.
Hydrogen bonded to 2 oxygen atoms.
Yeah, it's not the same thing. If you can breathe water, go right ahead. Stick your head in a bucket and prove me wrong.
Hail science!
Now, literal spears. And then every other scene is in the crapping dark. You can't see what's going on. Now, we couldn't go without showing you what the scores are today. Now that we've seen we were planning on it, but we watched it anyway. And you want to go ahead and click that?
Here we go. Wakanda.
So it's 85 Rotten Tomatoes score for critics. What is it for audience?
Okay, we're about to find out. Here we go.
They're showing it.
3, 2, 1. And 94% based on 1,000
Wow!
verified.
I watched that movie.
Based on 1,000 verified ratings.
That movie wasn't in 94. Aquaman was better.
Yeah, that movie is not in 94.
Aquaman was like mediocre at best. So we're going to do our full detailed review, and that's why we threw the trailer in the beginning of this. And yeah, 94. Do you think they're just afraid to give it a bad review like the last one for if you're called istophobes?
I'm gonna go on a limb and agree with you and say no. That's hardly going on a limb, but I'm gonna have to agree with you. This movie is not good, and I think it's writing.
It's mediocre.
It's writing on the goodwill surrounding Chadwick Boseman.
There's a lot of little touching things in the very beginning and the very end about Chadwick Boseman really kind of make you feel, and that's what I think what a lot of people are going for at the very, very end.
They grab you in the feels.
Despite the fact that there's another character in this movie who dies that is like, well, why is she upset about the other one? This one they just lost in this movie. So I don't know, but hey, what do I know? I didn't write the thing. I wouldn't say it's a 94. Maybe now that I've seen it, probably a little closer to a 65. It's not that bad. It's not that good.
I think 65 is even pushing it.
Really?
Yeah, I think
it wasn't that bad, but it wasn't that good. It was very I was very uncomfortable watching it. There's a lot of istophobia in the movie, a lot of stereotypes, a lot of. Ooh, we'll get into a full spoiler, so stay tuned for a live stream of that one. But
so there you have it.
What are some of the people saying?
Let's take a look at what they are saying. Verified reviews. Love it. Definitely see it again. Just what I expected. At times it was good, and at times it lulled. Was heading into a DC movie universe, but then pulled itself back. Well written. Great tribute to Chadwick.
Yeah. That's all. They like it because of the Chadwick stuff.
It was awesome to show Chadwick Boseman. It's amazing to remember his life. There's not a typical MCU movie, low on action, and you do not see the Black Panther until the end of the movie. My kids were bored and liked the first one. The original Black Panther should have died at the beginning by Namor in the beginning of the film. You said beginning twice.
Namor twice.
Said beginning twice of the film to start the movie. 2 hour 40-minute slow burn that needed to be cut down. Yeah, it was too long.
Yeah,
it was
far too long. I won't
watch
it again. I'm not gonna watch. This is not a repeat viewing. They had a lot of problems. They had a lot of
true love letter to the late great Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
So yeah,
they like it because they're giving it. They get you in the feels at the very end with the Chadwick Boseman stuff, and the very beginning with the Chadwick Boseman stuff.
It's riding on a lot of the goodwill towards cast losing Chadwick Boseman's lost. Chadwick Boseman. Very good tribute to Chadwick Boseman.
Wow, are they
Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. Great movie.
But are they bots?
Nice dedication to CB. Chadwick Boseman. Interesting, well written. This was not well written.
No. Wow. Now it's making me think these are even more bots because this movie is not a 94.
Gracefully giving proper reverence to Chadwick Boseman.
This is not a 94 movie.
No.
Like, you're a huge Marvel fan. Like,
yes.
What was your score on there? I said about 65.
I'd give it like maybe 60. It was maybe a 2 Chewbaccas.
Well, there's a lot of really boring parts of it.
Yes.
There's a lot of stuff to kind of slog through to get to a couple of nice moments towards the end, just to root it all at the very, very tail end of the end credit scene, just to reinforce the stereotypes even further.
Yeah. Recipe Chadwick Boseman. Yeah, Chadwick is amazing, the way they honored him. Yeah, so riding a lot of goodwill, riding on the goodwill towards Chadwick Boseman and people having fond memories.
I think these are bots. I think these are bots.
I don't.
Because they're saying the same thing over and over and over and over and over.
Like, I don't put it past people to sign up to review a movie for the first time. Okay, I've done that. However, a lot of these are very
suspiciously samey.
Yes, and no profile pictures. So really great. Gave Chadwick Boseman's due.
That's a combination of,
Nick Cage, yeah. So Chadwick, such an amazing way through. Yeah, Chadwick Boseman.
Talk about copy and paste answers. Holy crap!
Well, they're just different enough to maybe not suspect. Moving tribute to the late Chadwick Boseman.
Wow.
Mainly focus on the honoring of Chadwick Boseman. So here's a couple differences.
Oh god,
yes.
They're gonna bot the crap out of this. They're not letting this one fail.
Heartfelt and emotional tribute to Chadwick Boseman.
Here, pull up the thing I sent you about how much money this made versus Thor: Love and Thunder.
Okay, hang on.
Yeah, versus the other. What was the other one? Oh, Doctor Strange. Now, this is what I was talking about. Wakanda Forever earned $28 million during its domestic Thursday, which is less than Thor: Love and Thunder and Multiverse of Madness. Thor: Love and Thunder was terrible. Multiverse of Madness wasn't that great.
No, it wasn't. It was not.
I fell asleep during that. I think I fell asleep during both. But to be fair, during Thor: Love and Thunder, I was sick. So
Yeah.
this one, I don't know. I don't think it was better than either of those.
Yeah,
Was it? I mean,
no,
it's a
it-
little better than Thor: Love and Thunder.
That's not saying a lot, though.
No, it's not as insulting, but at the same time, what was it say?
Now, Black Panther 2 falls behind Thor 4 and Doctor Strange 2 in opening.
Yeah, so they're gonna really, really have to market the crap out of this movie to get goodwill, and people are, it's a good movie, 94%. It's not that good movie.
So this is
not. You can skip this. You can wait on this movie.
Yeah.
We will do an in-depth review of what's wrong with it.
The top grossers for opening nights: Avengers Endgame, Spider-Man No Way Home, Avengers Infinity War, Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, Thor: Love and Thunder, Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
So it's behind.
Yeah.
All right. So if you see it, let us know in the comments. If you're not seeing us, let us know in the comments. We'll see you guys on the next video, live stream, or wherever. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for watching. If you liked it, make sure to hit that like button. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.
I go by many names.
My enemies call me Namor.
Who are you? Rubbity-bubbity.